9:35 on this Friday morning, June 19th, 2026. Well, currently we have those so-called clear blue skies, of course, with quite the milky haziness wherever you look. And, well, I was going to record a little bit earlier as I ventured downtown, and we had one streamer that evidently had taken place quite a distance away as it had traveled and basically expanded greatly. And, well, merely just floated on by, if you will. And after that sighting, there was virtually, well, nothing else in the sky. So far, there has been one prop-driven airplane that has flown over this morning. But I have not really seen nor heard anything since. Oh, okay, never you mind. We have us a no-see-um back here of some sort. Yeah, blurred out, right? Of course. Just cannot get anything to focus properly anymore. And so we have missed that. As it is continuing off back here. Whether or not that's visible. But of course, if you were to zoom in, I would imagine it is visible. But seeing how we are facing in this direction of our western horizon, and a few miles from this location is Lake Michigan. Now, I have made mention of back before I was born, which I thought it was in the year that I was born, 1967, to where there was one of Michigan's most famous UFO sightings, if you will, or flap. And that actually took place in 1966, and for some reason I thought it was a couple of state patrolmen that had witnessed this, but it was actually a sheriff's department back then. We've got us a little bit of feline friction out in the woods this morning. But anyways, so I went ahead and decided, well, let's go ahead and do a Google search, see what comes up. And I had already ventured to imagine that there had been a YouTube video, at least one, that would have been made over this. And sure enough, there is. And so I am going to go ahead and include a link into the description, which is actually a pretty decent video. Now, there's more that can be found if you were to go through Wikipedia pertaining to this 1966 flap, which actually included Dr. Hynek of the Project Blue Book files. Okay. Yeah, he came and visited and did his little bit of research. But I thought I'd go ahead and include this because, throughout my life, for many, many years, I have, well, now, especially here recently, not only have I witnessed multiple different styles of UFOs and whatnot, but now it seems that, well, it's a now new common for me to capture these. And because of these recent captures, And once again, this last one would not have come about had it not been for Gator Sky Exploration to have caught it within my recording. And then as I monkeyed around editing that original raw recording, well, I think I got a pretty good visual that now has been shared. And yeah, it just goes, well, I guess that's just further proof over what I claim as far as these encounters and experiences and observations. So anyways, before anything else should happen to possibly show up, I think I will go ahead and end this. Yeah, we're supposed to be in the low 70s today and sunny. So it should be actually quite pleasant to sit out here. Oh, I just seen something else, but oh well. But it should be rather pleasant to sit out here and possibly record a little bit more. But this, of course, will be a day of no-see-ums, treating the skies. Of course, the operations never seem to cease nor desist. And of course I call these no-see-ums because there are no visible evidences of those so-called contrails, regardless of the altitude of which these crafts are flying, and regardless of temperatures within the atmospheric levels. Okay? And, well, we now have, oh, okay, never mind. I guess that's, yeah, that was a mourning dove, which at first I thought was one of the smaller varieties of hawks that I have been seeing here lately. Pretty strange life that I lead. But anyways, click on that link below if you are interested in the UFO topics at hand and at large, and go back into the past here in Michigan and see what all the fuss and commotion was all about. On that note, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great one. This is Skyways out. Okay, hey, I won't just play another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song. Yeah, this is one of our airplanes, if you will, if I've captured it. I thought I'd just go ahead and I heard it. Thought I would attempt to capture it. And well, we did in fact capture it, which it sounds like it is actually circling around. But if I did happen to capture it, then I will go ahead and include this to the previous recording and go from there. And once again, click on that link.